I think it sparks something that you'd said a few times when people are trying to build habits, good habits in yourself.
Yep.
You go from people who maybe don't do a thing, don't practice anything, they don't have a routine, but then they go, you know what, next month I'm going to go to the gym every day.
Yep.
And it sort of falls away because it's unattainable. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
I've heard you say something really cool about try and start one good habit a week, and then the next week build on to 2 good habits. So it's a slower.
Yeah.
You can start small and build.
Start small.
What advice would you give to someone on that?
Look, we're really big on.
And sorry, this is through Resilience Builders.
Yeah. So basically, that's what we do. We teach online, to corporates, to schools, and then we do face-to-face stuff as well. But this is basically what we're talking about: micro behaviours, habit formation, how we actually instill that into people. First and foremost, I think what's really crucial, you've got to understand why. Why do you want to do it? I was dealing with a banker 3 years ago, and he's going to the Royal Commission, and he says, I sleep in terrible butters. I said, how many hours a night would you be sleeping? 4 hours. I said, right, okay. I said, why do you want to get better sleep? I just feel shit out all the time. They come on, why? And he was, I've got no idea. I just need better sleep. I said, you come back and find out why. And he came back and told me, he said, I want to become a better dad. I said, how's that going to help you? I've got more energy and I can connect with my kid. I said, there you go. I said, there's your why. So once you know your why, and this is not my quote, this is Friedrich Nietzsche's quote, once you know your why, you can bear anyhow. Now, Simon Sinek talks about it as well, but it's so important. It goes back to your vision. Why do you want to do it? Okay. Then you go through, okay, if you get better sleep, how are you going to feel? I feel more energized. Great, that's a good outcome. Okay, so what are your obstacles? Phone's going off all the time. Okay, what do you do? I put it in another room. Can you do that? Yeah, I could do that. Okay. So, could you achieve 4 hours to 4 hours 15? An extra 15 minutes? Yeah, I could do that. Slow, small little tiny increments. And then once you start to build those, then you go, because you're right, try and go to the gym every day. Cognitively, it's just too hard, it's too arduous. So you've got to make the steps small. Then you piggyback the good habits against other habits. Now, what I mean by that just is a cue and trigger to enable that habit to form. So, for example, in the morning you get up, what do? Check your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people do that. What do we do that for? Get out, put your feet on the carpet, say, hey, it's going to be a good day for me today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a glass of water, do 5 push-ups, whatever it may be. But that's a habit. We don't even know it. So really, in a way, it's how we piggyback habits against good habits. So basically, his habit would be, when he goes to bed, put that phone in another room. Right, and use an old kind of fashioned alarm clock if you need be. So it's got to be low friction. Now, what I mean by low friction, it is a low friction so you can actually form that habit quite effectively. So Netflix has done it well. What happens at the end of the episode? What does it do?
Starts again.
Of course. It's low friction. Makes you want to watch the next episode. When we're forming habits, it's got to be low friction. So repetition is important. It's got to be piggyback with something else. You need to reward yourself. This is really important. When you do it, you need to reward yourself. What is the outcome going to feel like when I've done this? When I've done this exercise? You visualize the outcome. You're going to feel more energized, feel good about myself. Okay, then you need to be conscious of what things, like obstacles, they're going to actually block your way. That's really important. You've got to be realistic. It's not just positive thinking. No, you've got to actually think of what are your obstacles that's going to stop you from actually achieving that. So I would recommend, if anyone forms a better habit, might be saying, okay, I want to get more water into me throughout the day. I have 1 extra glass of water a day. Start with that, and you build upon that. Success builds success. There's no question.